We're now going to read Philippians 2 verses 19 to 30. And these verses deal with two individuals that Paul wants to mention to the Philippians. And it's all taken up in the song, Honour These Men. And this song is, I suppose, quite a playful song. Again, if you imagine it in the context of a musical where there are two characters who are in conversation with each other and they're maybe talking about the letter that they've just heard from Paul, and they're reminding each other about the two men that Paul has mentioned. And therefore there's a little bit of banter between them as they remember what Paul has said about these two characters. The two people in name here are Timothy and Epaphroditus. Timothy, we know, who Paul has great affection for. He met him just before they went to Philippi the first time. So the Philippians know who Timothy is. And Paul here is saying that he would like to send Timothy back to them. And then Timothy would be able to get reports and bring them to Paul. So he's just saying to him, look, whenever Timothy comes, I'll be the one who has sent him. Treat him well, and then I'll hear the stories about how you're doing. Epaphroditus is a different case because he's actually from the church in Philippi, and they sent him to Paul with gifts. But Epaphroditus was quite ill, nearly died, and therefore he's been recuperating. And Paul is planning that whenever he's better, he'll send him back to the Philippians again and they can receive him and have him with them. So let's read together verses 19 to 30 of chapter 2, and then you can listen to Honour These Men. Paul writing, verse 19. I hope in the Lord Jesus to send Timothy to you soon, that I also may be cheered when I receive news about you. I have no one else like him who will show genuine concern for your welfare. For everyone looks out for their own selfish interests, not those of Jesus Christ. But you know that Timothy has proved himself, because as a son with his father, he has served me in the work of the gospel. I hope therefore to send him as soon as I see how things go with me, and I am confident in the Lord that I myself will come soon. I think it's necessary to send back to you Epaphroditus, my brother, co-worker and fellow soldier, who is also your messenger, whom you sent to take care of my needs. For he longs for all of you and is distressed because you heard he was ill. Indeed, he was ill and almost died. But God had mercy on him, and not on him only, but also on me, to spare me sorrow upon sorrow. Therefore I am all the more eager to send him, so that when you see him again you may be glad, and I may have less anxiety. So then welcome him in the Lord with great joy, and honour people like him, because he almost died for the work of Christ. He risked his life to make up for the help you yourselves could not give me. Amen.